So I'm sure you've heard, but Don't Worry Darling isn't the best. I feel like deep down the movie could have been. It actually annoys me because I know it could have been. It's just when you have such a dumpster fire of just drama behind the scenes, that's definitely going to contribute to the final product of your film. Okay, like it isn't bad. Like it isn't it isn't terrible. Like it's not like some people are saying it is. Like it's not the worst thing to come out in the last 10 years. But sometimes fuck, it makes you feel like it. It really does. There's so many things that just like don't work in this movie. Namely, one thing that stands out to me is Harry Styles. And I promise, I don't want to be like every single person you've seen and just rip into the fucking guy. Because I don't blame him for falling flat sometimes. I don't think he should have been casted in the first place. Harry Styles isn't... I don't think Harry Styles is a bad actor. I mean, I thought he was fine in Dunkirk. You know, he looks great in the new Police show. I forgot the title, but it looks really great. It's coming out soon. The problem is that I don't think he was ready. He wasn't ready for this type of role. There's this one scene where he's in a car and he has a breakdown. He's like yelling like this. It's so bad. And again, I'm trying so hard not to sound like a dick and just rip into the guy, because he shouldn't have been here. He should not have been casted in the first place. He sells the 1950s perfect pretty boy husband. He kills it as that. It's just that once you get to the midpoint and you start requiring chops, like really heavily emotional chops for some of these twists, he doesn't deliver. And it's not his fault. It's everyone behind his casting's fault. Should not have been casted. I like Harry. I think he's getting bashed way too much in media right now. I think he's being torn apart. He's being torn apart right now. What else doesn't work? The movie's predictable. Like from the very beginning. There's this one fucking shot in like the first 5 minutes of the film, and it's when all these cars are in sync and different pastel colors. It's a simulation. You give it to us right at the beginning. What fucking real world does that? You know what I mean? Like, it really gives it. If that doesn't give it away, you wait 5 more minutes and then they just start talking and showing shit, and it's like, where are we? Blah blah blah. It's a simulation, and it's so obvious from the get-go. That's another problem, is that this doesn't feel fresh. It feels like every idea that they thought was really great has been done before, better, and it sucks because Olivia Wilde is not a bad director. We all saw Booksmart. Well, I hope you did. It's a great movie, and Olivia does a great job. It's great. She's great. She's a good filmmaker. She just jumps the gun though to this. Like it's not an easy it's not easy to jump from something like that to this grand of a spectacle that she was trying to make. You know, I feel like a lot of filmmakers in Hollywood think that they can all be Jordan Peele, but Jordan Peele is a 1 in a million scenario. You know, you don't get a guy who's done comedy his entire life and then makes a classic in his directorial debut. Like, you don't get that. Like, that's not normal. Like, not everyone can be Jordan Peele. And I feel like that's what Olivia Wilde thought she could do, and thought she was a lot smarter than she actually was behind the camera. She wasn't. It's kind of hard to focus on one thing when you're focused on another. And enough bashing on it, because, you know, there's so many things that are great about this movie that is just undermined by all the crud. You know, you have great cinematography, great sound design, great set design, but it's all wasted when the most essential parts of the film aren't as creative. They just aren't. You know, you have great performances by Florence. Chris Pine plays this fucking character that we've seen like a million times, but he does it well. And for God's sake, Olivia is great in this. She's so good. She has great chemistry with Florence. You would have never guessed that she would have defended an abuser over Florence. You would have never guessed it. But here we are. You know, like, it sucks because, like, it really could have been something great. But everyone that was in charge of overseeing everything kind of just fucked up, I think. And props to Florence for taking something and taking nothing and turning it into something. She was given practically nothing. Florence is an incredible actress. She's been an incredible actress. And she really does carry a lot of these fucking scenes. And it sucks because it could have been great. But it's not. And you kind of gotta come to terms with it when you leave the movie after paying $20 to see it. This movie really fucking pissed me off. I mean, I was laughing. Oh my god, my buddy that I went to watch it with was dying in his seat from the majority of Harry's emotional scenes. What a waste of potential. It really sucks. Florence, I love you. Harry, keep going. Keep doing your thing. You know, don't... I would hate to see Harry just, like, not act again after this. Because everyone, I can't remember the last time I saw an actor get fucking torn to shreds like this. Like, holy shit. But yeah, that's Don't Worry Darling. I know it's kind of late. I'm sure everyone, I don't even know if this is gonna get any views. I doubt it because, like, everyone's already reviewed this movie to death. It came out like fucking forever. It was really the only movie at the moment that I kind of want to talk about, just because it really did make me frustrated, and I also did watch it very recently. But yeah, this is gonna be my first actual video on John's Reels. You know, let's see where the channel goes. If it doesn't go anywhere, it was fun. I had a little creative outlet. But if it does, that'll be kind of cool. I'm a filmmaker. I'm 20 years old. Well, an aspiring filmmaker, rather. And I hope that you like these videos, whoever you are, if you're watching this, whether it's 2 people, 2 views, or 30 views. I doubt this will get 200 views like the Julian Donkey Boy video, which I, like, incredibly misinterpreted, by the way. Incredibly misinterpreted. I would love to remake that video one day. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming out, whoever you are, whoever's watching this, and I will see you hopefully soon.